The Equinix Ransomware Attack, an overview. On September 9, 2020, Equinix, a global data center giant, fell victim to a ransomware attack. Equinix operates over 200 data centers across 5 continents. The attack highlighted the vulnerability of even the most sophisticated tech companies. The perpetrators were identified as the notorious Netwalker ransomware group. The ransom demand was reported to be $4.5 million in Bitcoin. Equinix assured customers that core services remained operational. However, some internal systems were affected. The incident raised serious questions about security measures. The Equinix attack was part of a larger trend of ransomware incidents. It served as a wake-up call for the tech industry. Infiltration tactics: how the attackers breached Equinix. The exact method used by the Netwalker group to infiltrate Equinix's systems was not publicly disclosed. However, based on typical ransomware attack patterns, we can make educated guesses. Most ransomware attacks begin with a foothold gained through phishing emails or exploitation of unpatched vulnerabilities. In Equinix's case, a targeted spear phishing campaign seems likely. Spear phishing involves crafting personalized emails to trick specific individuals into clicking malicious links or attachments. Once an unsuspecting employee interacts with the malicious content, it can install a backdoor on their system. From this initial point of entry, the attackers would have employed lateral movement techniques. The goal is to gain access to critical systems and data. The attackers would have taken their time to ensure maximum coverage before launching the ransomware payload. The final stage involved deploying the Netwalker ransomware across Equinix's systems, encrypting files and exfiltrating data. By the time Equinix detected the attack, significant damage had already been done. Operational fallout impact on Equinix's services. The ransomware attack on Equinix had significant operational consequences, despite efforts to minimize disruption. While core data center operations remained intact, several internal systems were compromised. This affected Equinix's ability to communicate effectively with customers and manage certain back-office functions. One of the most immediate effects was the disruption of Equinix's email systems, hampering internal communication. Customer portals essential for managing services and support were also compromised. This not only inconvenienced clients, but also potentially impacted their own operations. Back-office operations, including billing and provisioning systems, were affected, leading to delays in processing requests. Equinix had to rely on alternative communication channels to keep stakeholders informed. The company likely resorted to manual processes in some cases, increasing workload and potential errors. Despite these challenges, Equinix worked diligently to restore affected systems. The incident highlighted the critical importance of robust cybersecurity measures. Missing links, identifying security control gaps. The successful ransomware attack on Equinix revealed several potential gaps in the company's security controls. One glaring issue was likely inadequate email filtering and phishing protection. More robust email security measures could have prevented the initial compromise. Another potential weakness was in network segmentation, which can limit an attacker's ability to move laterally. The attackers seem to have gained access to multiple systems, suggesting insufficient isolation. Endpoint detection and response capabilities also appeared to be lacking or ineffective. EDR solutions can detect and respond to suspicious activities on individual devices. The fact that the ransomware was able to encrypt multiple systems indicates that such protections were either absent or bypassed. Lastly, the attack highlighted potential shortcomings in Equinix's backup and recovery processes. Implementing a robust air-gap backup solution with regular testing could have allowed for quicker recovery. Ripple effects consequences for the cybersecurity industry. The Equinix ransomware attack sent ripples through the entire cybersecurity industry. It served as a wake-up call for many organizations, especially those in critical infrastructure sectors. The incident highlighted that even companies at the heart of digital infrastructure are not immune to cyber threats. This realization led to increased scrutiny of security practices across the industry. One immediate consequence was a surge in demand for ransomware-specific security solutions. Organizations began to prioritize investments in technologies designed to prevent, detect, and respond to ransomware attacks. The attack also sparked discussions about the role of cyber insurance in mitigating the financial impact of such incidents. Many organizations began to reevaluate their cyber insurance policies, seeking coverage that specifically addresses ransomware scenarios. Perhaps most significantly, the Equinix incident contributed to a shift in how organizations view ransomware preparedness. Companies began to adopt a more holistic strategy, focusing on resilience and the ability to quickly recover from attacks. Fortifying defenses recommended security enhancements. In the aftermath of the Equinix attack, cybersecurity experts recommended several key enhancements. One crucial recommendation was the implementation of a zero-trust security model. This approach assumes that no user or system should be automatically trusted. Every access request is verified, validated, and authenticated before being granted. Another critical recommendation was the adoption of advanced email security solutions with AI-powered threat detection. Regular phishing simulation exercises for employees were also advised to improve human detection capabilities. Experts emphasized the importance of robust endpoint detection and response, or EDR, solutions. Lastly, the implementation of a comprehensive backup and recovery strategy was strongly recommended. This includes maintaining offline, air-gapped backups that cannot be accessed or encrypted by ransomware. Regular testing of backup restoration processes is crucial to ensure their effectiveness. Learning from adversity: key takeaways for organizations. The Equinix ransomware attack offered several valuable lessons for organizations across all industries. One of the most important takeaways was the critical need for a layered security approach. No single security measure is foolproof against sophisticated attacks. Organizations need to implement multiple layers of protection, from perimeter defenses to endpoint security. Another key lesson was the importance of continuous security monitoring and threat hunting. Proactive searching for potential threats within the network can help detect and stop attacks before they escalate. The incident also underscored the value of having a well-prepared incident response plan. Regular tabletop exercises and simulations can help ensure that the team is prepared to execute the plan effectively. Lastly, the Equinix attack highlighted the importance of transparency and communication during a cybersecurity incident. Clear, timely communication can help maintain trust with customers and partners, even in the face of a serious security breach. The human factor: addressing the weakest link in security. The Equinix ransomware attack, like many cybersecurity incidents, likely involved some form of human error. This underscores the critical importance of addressing the human factor in cybersecurity. Even the most sophisticated technical defenses can be undermined by a single click on a malicious link or attachment. Organizations must prioritize comprehensive security awareness training for all employees. Effective security awareness training should be an ongoing process that keeps pace with evolving threats. This includes regular phishing simulations that mimic real-world attack scenarios. Employees should be trained to recognize and report suspicious emails, links, and attachments. However, training alone is not enough. Organizations need to implement policies and technologies that support and reinforce secure behaviors. It's also crucial to recognize that human error is inevitable, no matter how well-trained employees are. Therefore, organizations should implement technical controls that can catch and mitigate the impact of human mistakes. Compliance in the wake of the attack. The Equinix ransomware attack had significant implications for regulatory compliance. It raised questions about compliance with GDPR in Europe, and state-level data breach laws in the US. Regulators likely scrutinized Equinix's security practices and incident response. The incident reminded organizations to maintain robust security measures. Companies must stay updated on compliance requirements and align security measures. The Equinix ransomware attack reminds us that no organization is immune to cyber threats. Focus must shift from pure prevention to building overall resilience. Develop the ability to withstand, adapt to, and rapidly recover from cyber incidents. A holistic approach goes beyond just implementing security technologies. Foster a security-aware culture throughout the organization. Leadership must prioritize cybersecurity as a critical business function. Detect and respond to threats quickly. Invest in advanced threat detection technologies. Technology alone is not enough. Skilled professionals are needed to interpret data and take action. Embrace continuous improvement to stay ahead of threats.